Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today is episode 10 on Holmgard, and as you can see I am here starting off in the industrial area. So, down on the ground there, kind of by my head, I have a bunch of shulker boxes and stuff lined up, and I have realized recently that we have not done much building or whatever in this world. It is only episode 10, but all I've been doing is just a bunch of ugly industrial farms and stuff. So I'm going to change that. And first off, for the change, this stuff just has to go. All the stone and stuff looks pretty bad, so I'm going to try to terraform it into some nicer looking cliff-like structures and stuff. So let's hop right off, or let's start this episode right off with a time lapse. I hope that you all enjoyed that time lapse. And here's the actual final cliff face and stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's a little messy in some places. But otherwise, it works. It's a lot better than just the flat wall that we had. I'm no terraformer by any means. I honestly am not a fan of this. But otherwise, after the time lapse ended, I just added a couple more stairs and stuff around the base. And anywhere that was spawnable, I just put down a slab. So I have this mod that basically like shows me where mobs can spawn. So if it's yellow, it means that mobs can only spawn here at night. And if it's red, that means that they can spawn there at any time. So I made sure everything here is spawn proof, which it is. And yeah, so this is all spawn proof. I also cleaned up the top area a little bit and just made sure all of that was good. I also have this jump to beacon just to make my life a little bit easier here. And also from here, I didn't carry the cliff all the way because I have plans for a building in this area, because I just want to connect my farms a bit better, so instead of having to walk all the way down there each time to get the stuff, plus I want to move like the storage systems all to one area so I don't have to do a bunch of running and stuff. But yeah, also the back of the cliff and stuff is all lit up and cleaned up. I'm just going to have to make better areas to get up and down to each farm. Guess what? It's time for another project. Over here, another roof. Now. I have another fortress off that way at about negative 1,100, 1,300 something. And you might be asking, why another fortress that far away? It's in a soul sand valley. And for soul sand valleys, they have very high wither skeleton spawn rates and skeleton spawn rates and stuff, so it's the best place to build a wither skeleton farm. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But because it's so far away, and it takes about half a stack of rockets to get there currently through this tiny little tunnel that I dug down this way, and I don't have it yet hooked up to this upper area, I want to build a piston bolt. And I have all of the materials that I need for it in my inventory. I have box of rails, bunch of pistons, glowstone and stuff, redstone, and then iron blocks which is what I'm going to be using to build it. So I say we hop into a quick time lapse and build up this thing. I'm sorry I was unable to record the time lapse for it. I was able to actually record the time lapse of me building the piston bolt, but just the way that I recorded it and built the piston bolt by walking back and forth 1,000 blocks doing each layer, and also me recording it in multiple segments just because of how long it took, I was unable to get a good looking recording, and the camera constantly flashing back and forth over 1,000 blocks moving fast didn't look good, and it was also kind of nauseating, so I'm sorry I was unable to get a time-lapse footage of it, but I did build it, and it worked out pretty well. So, on with the video. Hello everybody. Here I am in a strange place that you guys have not seen yet. So, over the past 2 days, I have been doing a lot of digging. So, I'm here at the Nether Fortress area. So if I pop down this hole, as you can see, here is the actual Nether Fortress itself that I've been working on. So here I just have crying obsidian marking out the crossroads. Here is where I'm probably going to build it, is between these two, so I can have like a double crossroads. but the only problem is that there and there are blaze spawners, and that could be really cool to build a blaze farm. I'm not sure if I need a blaze farm or not, but I'm just going to save the spawners just in case, and I've done some testing in a testing world, and this is all the obsidian needed to keep it safe. So yeah, here's just the area, and then up here wherever the hole went, right there, I'm in a weird place now, okay. I had to hollow out a 21 by 21 chunk area, so like if I just pop down here and rock it off, as you can see there is a lot of space up here, and there's the far wall all the way down 21 chunks long. It's definitely a big dig, and there I missed a block, but yeah, so otherwise this was a pretty good project. It's taken me past 2 days. That wasn't really anything I could time lapse or whatever because my computer already struggles with the small time lapses and I'm lost already. There it is. But yeah, my computer struggles with time lapses, so I decided to not do that. But otherwise, if I look at my stats, which I was curious after I did it, I go to items and I go to times used. I've gone over 578,000 blocks mined with a netherite pickaxe. And blocks mined, netherrack has now overtaken stone. That's so many blocks. But yeah, at least it's been pretty easy to get back here because I put down a respawn anchor, so whenever I died, which I actually didn't, I would be able to respawn up here, and whenever I come back from the end from repairing my tools, I'm able to easily get back here. But yeah, so otherwise that worked pretty good. But next I need to start laying down TNT. So basically, like, I would find a place, I would dig down a hole 3 blocks, place 2 TNT, go over 3 blocks, mine down again, place 2 TNT, because basically the flying machine that I'm going to build needs room to have the TNT, so it'll dupe the TNT, and then it cannot be close to the machine, otherwise it'll just blow the machine up. So I need to place all that TNT, and I will be back with you once that is done. I only decided to build half of it in a time lapse because it just kind of got repetitive over and over again. So here I am actually at the end of the piston bolt, and if I just fly over here in this direction, I just have a little arrow reminding me which direction I need to go. And right here, almost, yeah, here is the hole that I made for the fortress and stuff, if I can actually aim in the hole. And yeah, so here is the actual upper area, and I have done a little bit of TNT placing. So I decided I was originally going to do these little holes of TNT throughout the entire thing, but after just doing 3 rows of it, that got kind of tiring, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to blow this up and then build a machine to do the rest for me. So I thought it would be pretty cool to do that on video. But unfortunately, I'm realizing this now, I actually forgot to bring a flint and steel, so I will do that really quick. It just so happened that I had all the materials on me to be able to craft a fire charge, so I did that quick. And now I think, to be smart about this, I'm gonna light this one and then bolt, I guess. I'll just start a replay recording just cause, and go 3, 2, 1, go. And now make a run for it. Turn around and watch. I probably should have happened. Oh boy. Oh, I'm lagging a bit. Oh, the server's lagging. Oh, that is a much deeper hole than I thought it would give me. Oh, wow. Let's just hop in here and give it a little bit of a flyby. Oh, it stopped. No. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a much bigger hole than I realized. So I guess I will clear up some of this lava and let's get a part 2 on this. So it wasn't all that bad, just building up a bunch of towers of netherrack and clearing all the lava. Some weird lighting glitches and stuff over there. But this time I've come back armed with flint and steel. And now I guess I will light this one and flee to down here. Hopefully this is far enough away. Apparently not. Okay, let's try this one again. That was a bad ender pearl throw. I'm just gonna rock it up there. Why didn't that explode? Oh, exploded 2 of them. I'll just try this one. Please don't blow me up. I should not be rocketing through this. But yeah, this is looking good. I should also be dodging some of this wall and catching it up as I go. All I do is just block off the source. Oh, that's a gold skeleton. Cool. Well, otherwise that was a success, and otherwise I'll just have to go through here again and clear out more of this lava. Ooh, ancient debris. Huh. This is more profitable than I thought it would be. I'm like at the bedrock ceiling. I know that I could spawn up here, and that's really rare, especially for 3 pieces to be that close. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just go back through and clear out all this lava. So here I am in the trench with this new machine here. It's only 4 wide because I only really want to operate a 4 wide machine, so I'm going to have to do this a lot all the way down and run it all the way down there. So I built up the machine. I will have a link in the description for the video that I watched and copied his machine over. So yeah, I'll have a link to that down in the description. But basically all I need to do is just click this note block, and then TNT gets duped, shot forward, lands on this trail of ancient debris because ancient debris is blast proof and can be moved by pistons. It's really good for holding blocks. And so yeah, I just have 4 chambers of these, and then all linked up to this one engine here. And basically every time I just, if I can actually click the note block, you can click it from this minecart, which is kind of nice. And if you just click it from there, as you can see, the TNT goes up there, and it explodes, and I can just keep doing this, slowly moving forward. All I have to do is just make sure to be active on removing the lava and stuff every time it comes forward, so that's why it's a manual thing. Yeah, so I will be sitting here for a while doing this while I remove lava sources just like that. It's kind of annoying that I get put off onto a honey block, and sometimes that happens as well. But okay, I'll just fall down now. So yeah, I guess I'll just spend a whole lot of time doing this. Here I am at the beginning of the piston bolt, and I am going to be doing something kind of cool. So quite a while ago, Ilmango designed a automatic minecart station thing for piston bolts, but unfortunately I need to remove some bedrock here to actually do it. I need an 8 long 2 deep strip along right here, where underneath this piston is the first block. So I'm just going to remove some bedrock and build that up quick. So yeah, that's why I just had to have a big obsidian shield here. But yeah, otherwise for digging out the wither skeleton farm, that's been going very well. And yeah, I'm just going to wire this up quick and dig out some of this bedrock and build up the station. I suppose I should actually show you how I do the first step. So right here I have a trapdoor. I close it on myself. I pull the lever. I crawl over here. And then I spam my mouse really fast against there. And I don't think that worked. Nope. Well, basically you just have to spam your mouse really fast to get that to work. And I will just be doing this for a while, and hopefully it'll work. There it is, that one worked. So because this piston is facing up, if I remove it, there it is, the bedrock is now gone. So now all I have to do is just slowly move down the line one by one and just keep doing this. So I will get back to you when I'm done with that. I have removed the bedrock, and I've also built up the system already. So here is the actual system itself to dispense the minecart. So here's the minecart storage, and back here is just the chest where I can have the backup of it, and the piston bolt coming from the farm to here will be in this area, and so I can just hook up wherever the minecart breaks straight up to here, which will be pretty nice. And up here where this minecart is, there's a powered rail right there. And then up here there's a piece of string, and if you don't know, every time an entity enters a piece of string, the string updates all the other blocks around it, and the powered rail is currently being butted by these rails here. And so when that happens, the rail turns on, sending this minecart off. And down here we have a block update detector. So basically this piston just needs to be updated by the rail above it, and then it'll push down, activating this system, which does a whole bunch of stuff, rebutting the rail and sending off a second minecart to take its place. So over there I just removed some redstone, which is what those two dots are, so I won't go the whole way, but if I get into the minecart, I get pushed over here, I get shot along, and I can just, I would go to the other side of the piston bolt obviously, but if I come back here, new minecart gets dispensed, I could just send off an empty minecart, and as you can see, another minecart comes up through the ground. And then all this can be hidden away and stuff, and it looks pretty cool. And yeah, so all that I had to do was hook up my own timings down here. So this redstone dust here is directly beneath a detector rail, and I just have some delay here. So this delay is for, if I can navigate my way around here, it's for this piston here. So I have a torch tower going up, and the minecart rolls along here, stops on this block, and end rod is a perfect hitbox to be able to push you in, so the minecart looks like that, and that's what I need, so that works. And then directly after that, so right when the minecart gets into the position on the rail, I have some more delay to actually activate the piston bolt on each side. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and it works very well. Welcome everybody to my newly renovated nether hub. So, as you can see here off camera, I've done some decorating and stuff, I guess. So I mainly just made everything iron blocks and stuff, and I hid all the bedrock in the ceiling with iron trapdoors, and I also hid some lighting and stuff with that, and I also have lighting under the carpet and stuff. I did use snow layers here and here, but I have a light source that melted it, unfortunately. But yeah, so right here in the bedrock, I punched a giant hole into the ceiling, so you can't really see it from here. Can you see it from back here? Yeah, I guess here's the best place to look at it. So here I punched a 3 by 3 by 3 area where then there's these 3 wide wings on each side, I guess. And that I just punched it all the way down through the bedrock, so then I have room for the redstone and stuff. Where I have this cool little player launcher up to the nether roof, and I just have some signs here. So this here goes back to the mining desert, so that tunnel there leads to the mining desert. So I just have an easy access door there. I've with a skeleton farm up there. I haven't really touched anything back here. But yeah, so if I just stand on the slime block, push the button, I get launched up, boom, and then there's a thing here to catch you. And here I have the piston bolt network. So here's just the redstone for these closing pistons up here. So as you can see, I sat down and grinded and built the second piston bolt already. That's why this video is so late, but yeah, so, or it took so long for me to make it because I built this entire thing. I also got the decorations in with these nice cyan and white accents. I think it looks really cool. And then obviously here's the same mechanism here. So basically how this station here works is that when the minecart comes traveling in, it will then get pushed onto here. The solid block will help push the minecart forward, and then because there's a solid block here, the minecart will then get pushed off away. The activator rail will spit the player out onto this block here, and then this half slab. If you didn't know, minecarts snap to rails when they're nearby them, and a half slab is enough height for the minecart to get sucked through the block. So it gets sucked through the half slab right there onto this powered rail, and because there's a solid block there, it gets pushed into the cactus destroys it, and because there's a hopper directly underneath, it sucks the minecart up immediately, which then puts it into this chest and puts it into this dropper. It's telling me to punch a tree because I was just playing in an older version for some servers, so yeah, sorry about that. But so yeah, and then here I just have the minecart launching system. I removed the upper protection, so I just got to make sure to not walk into that area. But I also have a stopwatch here on the side to actually show you guys just how long it takes, because diagonal piston bolts travel at 20 blocks per second. But I'm just going to speed up the footage and show you how long it tell you how long it actually takes to do this. So I'm going to start a stopwatch in 3, 2, 1, go. So I accidentally got out of the minecart, and if the chunks get unloaded when the signal goes down, or goes through the system, the carpet and stuff on top of the glowstone breaks. And I really do not want to replace all the carpet. I've done that many times already, and it's not good. But as you can see, these black lines on the piston bolt, those are lines that mark off every 100 blocks on the axis. And I think it's just like a really cool way to just show how fast you're going and stuff. It's not necessary, but I think it's cool. Yeah, as you can see, oh, the minecart just got spit out there. I'll just have to make sure to get that back. But yeah, so here's the actual end of the piston bolt, and here I just have a very simple station. I will make a straight piston bolt down there, but yeah, that is just going to take too long for that. And if I can just get some rockets here from the shulker box, I can show you the progress that I've made on the nether perimeter as well. So I've done a lot of this off camera because it's not very good to show you. Just have some junk laying there that I don't need. And yeah, so I'm not sure if I've showed this or not, but with those tunneling machines, I've finished clearing off this entire top area, which is pretty sweet. And over here, I've already started bombing out the world. So because the tunneling machines that I originally had didn't clear it out enough, that this machine, well, on the other side, was able to blow itself up, so I had to mine out this area. But yeah, I'm just using Raiseworks, simple 3D quarry. I also need to go through and drain more lava. I've done it for most of this part. I'm also using a texture pack that turns ancient debris lime green, so it's very easy to see. But yeah, so here I've just started really bombing out the world. I need to remove these lava lakes and stuff because I'm planning to have it go all the way down to bedrock, but the machine is built too high up that I can't blow up down that low. So yeah, and then just over here is the actual machine station itself. So this bar across and then these two TNT dupers are what actually destroy the world, and this here is just a station that gets pushed forward and stuff. And then this redstone blocks the on and off mechanism. But yeah, so I've just been doing that to bomb it out. It's been working pretty well. These ghasts have been very annoying though during this whole process. Next, I think that I am going to try this timer thing again, but going in the opposite direction if I can actually fly through this hole. I'm going to try that timer thing again and show you how long it takes, but I just need to make sure to grab this minecart from this track here. I'm going to push the button in 3, 2, 1, go. So that whole trip down took 53 seconds. So it took a full minute to travel that 1,000 blocks, which isn't that bad if you think about it. But yeah, so definitely takes a while, and as you can see, the system did work. The minecart went off, it spit me out of the minecart. Minecart disappeared and got reloaded into the system, so it's fully automatic and stuff. But then also something that I forgot to show with this is that I just have ladders here to prevent me from taking fall damage when I fall down without having to jump on the slime block. Otherwise, that is all that I have for you in today's video. I'm sorry about the speed that these episodes are coming out. Like I said, that the piston bolts took me a very, very long time to build. And yeah, just the fact that I had to build it going both ways and it's 1,000 blocks long each, it took me a good couple days on both of the sides, so that's like a week or to basically build the entire system. Then also with hollowing out the actual nether itself took a very long time as well. But otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!